Hi guys, I'm flipping around. Thought I'd hop on real quick because I'm just bringing. Hi guys, I'm flipping around. Thought I'd hop on real quick because I'm just bringing her out. So this is Miss Betty. She arrived on Saturday. We hauled her up here from the bailout on Saturday. She is not doing the greatest, but we saw some improvement overnight and through today. Her first day here, she refused to eat any hay. She quids terribly, meaning she chews up any type of longer hay or grass and spits it back out. It's pretty much because her teeth are probably pretty bad. She is on the list to have a dental. She's weak in the back end, severely emaciated. And we got her off the trailer and she was literally just all straight poop that looked like pee. Since then, so we're at, today's Sunday? No, she came on Friday, not Saturday, Friday, right? So we're at like 48 hours or so. We let her come out for a walk here and there, so she does get to graze a tiny bit. And she refused alfalfa. She refused Timothy. She would eat a little bit here and there, but not enough to give her any substance. So she's now on an extruded feed soaked, and she is eating that. We're feeding her 4 to 6 times a day. It's really close to 6 times in incredibly small amounts. We did the same with Jasper, and Jasper had the same fecal issues when he came. She finally today had her first semi-normal poop. It wasn't a real good one, but it was better than what we've seen. She's got some energy. She hasn't been laying down all day long today like she was her first day she was here. It was like she was just plain exhausted and just wanted to sleep. Not like colicky, but just exhausted. She has a normal temperature, so that's good. And so we're just kind of taking it easy with her. She's staying in the barn quite a bit. She wanders the one barn with me so she can get moving. But we don't have her out to pasture much, unlike Tessa. Tessa needs to be out and moving as much as possible. This girl, we don't want her laying down out here when it's cold. Just laying down out here is going to suck her body temperature down. So we're just kind of taking it easy. We don't really know her age. We just know she's old. I'm assuming that she has Cushing's, and at one point she had a nice crusty neck on this little pony, where she had quite a bit of flesh on, and she doesn't anymore. Her neck actually folds over, which is really sad. And she's got a lot of event lines in her hooves. She's allowed us to trim her or pick out her hooves, and tonight we're hoping to start her trims now that she's feeling a tiny bit better. The sooner we can get her feet clean. So I just figured I'd hop on and show you guys Miss Betty. It's been a cold Sunday and wet. We finally have all of our hay moved back to the farm from all the fields. So everything has been moved off of the fields and transported home. We still have to bring one of our tractors home from the fields, but hasn't snowed yet, and that's done, so that's good. We're always struggling to get everything done before it gets really cold. We're short on hay, With how our season went, I assumed that and we're down. You're all right. Let's slow down, girly. She wants to move. All right, let's slow down. There's grass right here. She wants to be with the other horses, and I just don't have anyone I can bring in with her. I'd really like to know who was she bonded with, because she just wants to be with everybody, but she's so weak. But you recovered. You got back up. We're not going all the way out there quite yet, honey. Yes. Don't bring her out as quickly and easily. Oh. See, you came over here to see the other horses. Put us in front of the bees. But there's not much to eat over here, so let's just slow down. Here. So she's weak. This is like Jasper all over again. We had success with Jasper. He's doing great. His personality's coming through. So we're hoping that we can do the same for her. But we got a long road ahead of us with her. Let's not go into the muddy areas. That's why I don't take you out here that much. So she has been out in the front pasture with Tess. But every time we take her out in the pasture, there's some squealing. Not too much kicking, but some squealing. And then on top of it, she lays down when she goes out in the front pasture. And it's just so cold here. But she has a lot of energy to want to move. It's just her feet don't move as fast as she wants. When she's in the barn, she'll actually try to push on the gates to come back outside. But so we have to get her tail cleaned up. But she's trying. She's super sweet. When she doesn't like something, she's not mean about it. She'll just pin her ears back. She doesn't really like her belly rubbed too much, close to her hind quarters. I assume it's because she's still pretty thin back there and it's uncomfortable to touch the bony areas. She's been great about us delousing her, because she did have lice when she came in. She was willing as far as her feet, even though you could tell it was uncomfortable for her. But she tried really hard and let us pick them up nice and low. She has some awful feet, though. They're shorter than like some of the horses we've seen that have come in that have really long feet. But she's got a lot of event lines in her feet, and then some abscesses that have blown out that we've seen, and some really bad bars. So the sooner we get her cleaned up in that aspect, I think she'll be more comfortable. Here, she did trip in the backyard. She was moving pretty fast, and she got to that low area that comes out from the house. And I don't think she realized that there's a dip in the lawn, and she went down a little bit on her knees. But she got back up. So.
She did get back up. I watched her.
Oh yeah, she gets up, she rolls. I was happy with how she got back up, but she was moving. How to do the rest of the bar.